Oh, hi, dude. How you doing today? I am just... Alright. Hello. Good to see you again, my friend. It's my last day off today. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. Sucks. So I'm just vibing out. Went shopping today, went for a long walk. The dog is no longer limping, so that's good. Excuse me, nice slapping. I don't know what it is. I feel like my mic quality has regressed. Like I was better before at cutting out background noises and things. And now it's just all there. And I can't tell why. For the life of me. All the right filters on, I think. Anyway. Hope you're having a good day, man. Ghosts. I have put on a noise gate now. I don't know. There's so many different fucking things you can do. And somehow all of them are beyond my understanding. It's a headache, but doing good. I've freshly shaved my head. I can hear that. I shaved my head, so nice and slappy. Had a shower, chilling out. Got a lemonade. It's all good. I just found out today, like 5 minutes ago, that stacking ads the 3 minutes that I run, I thought would push the pre-roll ads back further and further. Turns out the maximum pre-roll time disabling is 60 minutes. So even though my OBS is telling me you're going to need to run ads in 1 hour and 51 minutes, I have to run them in about 59. If I want to keep the whole purpose, which is to turn off the pre-roll ads. So that's fun. Anyway, enough of that bullshit. Enough of that bullshit. Look where we are. Pretty fairyland. That's pretty chill. How's the volume going as well? Because I made some mic changes, so now if the audio levels are good. Am I cutting out? Is the noise gate too aggressive? Because, man, it's exhausting. Oh, you think the game's too loud? That's interesting. Because right now OBS is telling me my voice is louder than the game. Is the game that loud to you? Like this music. You can turn it down if you want. This is going to be the whole game audio, so... Okay, that's crazy. Because apparently my voice is louder. No problemo. We will adjust that a little bit. Oh, actually. Brain fart, macros. So the thing that ups the music here, we'll just turn that from a... Okay. Appreciate that, dude. I'm just gonna turn it down a notch. Put it 70 instead of 75. Okay, anyway. Thinking before I get into the story, I could just run a little dungeon-y thing. I'm not gonna be on too late tonight, I don't think. But we're just gonna go kill some shit, you know? We'll do a high level dungeon. We'll play the healer. Withdraw. Yeah. So tell me about your day, dude. Has it been exciting? Relaxed? Oh, there you go. Lovely. We are playing the Astrologian. You had a nice sleep. Nice. We have to draw cards. And depending on what cards we draw, give them out to different people to do different stuff. That's fun. We are level 60. Right, so we haven't got too much complicated stuff. Also, I've activated the speech bubbles that they added in one of the recent patches that I had no idea was there, and it's like buried away in the options menu. So that's nice. My goodness, lady. Heck and heck. Really? Can do. Again, that's the whole game that I've lowered. That's so strange to me. Well, gang, let's go. I have it set up so when I'm in combat mode, the music is supposed to be a bit louder so you can enjoy the vibe of the dungeon. But if it's overpowering my voice, that kind of beats the point of it, you know? Yeah, what's really funny now is that I'm getting further into the game. Every time I do a dungeon, I've got to play the game of check what level I'm at and what skills I actually have available. Because they will... Well, this is level 60 dungeon, so even though I have this class at 77, it'll take away all my level 77 skills. But like, you have to be at level 60 basically. And so then you have to play the game of trying to fucking remember what all the skills do and what you can't do. Oh my god, look at this mess. Come up. And so people only. The music about fine and the voice barely goes through it, odd. Okay. I mean, it was quieter than last time. It turned down. Because I kept peeking into the red. What about now? It's too quiet. Okay, I've got a limiter on, so I don't go too loud, but we'll work it out in a second. I can also do this. What about now? Is that good? I have upped the decibels. Oh, I should be doing some fucking skills and shit. I am not pressing all my buttons properly. Look at this. Awful gameplay. Much to say. Alright, well, we'll work it out in a second. I should have used the defensive cards. I should have saved them for the next pull. Wrong. I know, it sounds weird, as if your volume settings are acting out compared to last time I heard it. Alright, well, I've got all kinds of things I can press. Boom. And then boom. Right, what about now? That's a lot louder, I think. That's better. Okay, great. I did those things because I thought it would... Oh no, I'm behind. Go and die. Because I thought it would increase the quality, but I guess that's not the case. Alright, great. I will keep at that then. See, it's telling me right now, in OBS anyway, that the volume is hitting the red. Like I'm way too loud. But, I mean, that's your opinion. Fair enough. But am I like not peaking or anything, right? It's not like annoying sounds or like popping or anything. At the end of that, I think I want a new microphone. I want a new everything. This microphone's 10 years old. And I feel like I could get a better quality microphone at this point in my life. But it's all money, innit? If I perfect it, I would lower your voice by slight. Okay. And also do that. Not right now, but I can. Uh-oh. Getting a little bit hairy. Got it. See, the Astrologian actually gets a lot of cool abilities. Okay, how's that? Is that good? That are like quite big brain to use. They're like delayed heals. They require forethought and planning. I don't have any of them yet. Level 76. Level... Is the one I like to use? Oh, there it is. 3 star, 62. I don't know why we are ready checking before every boss. Just fuck it up, come on. Give you a card. Give you a card. And fuck up the boss. Oh, excuse me. Ow. That's rude, man. Where is he? Oh, run away. Then he pushed us out to the side so we make sure we don't lie. No, don't go over there. Oh, bollocks. Tried to save him. Oh, God. Don't know why they tried to run into the lightning. Why did you run into the lightning, you fools? I want to save those cards. The Razor Siren 2 Pro, whatever it's called. I have a Blue Yeti. And that's what it's called. Just Divine Veil. Okay. Ah, they've broken more of the damn area. Alright, run this way and then stand over here. No, don't run over no! Don't go in the lightning! What are these fucking people like, dude? Look how much life he's losing up in the corner. You see that shit? I feel like I should change where my party menu is. I feel like I should make it more central to the screen. Especially if I play healers. It's a lot easier to see that shit. Absolute idiots. That's the life of a healer a lot of the time. Is you're compensating for everyone else's fuck-ups. And they make your life a lot harder. It's also kind of fun. Yeah. It makes his heart feel all funny. Skip. Don't want any of this loot, thank you. Oh, that's the wrong button. Dog shit. Fuck. Why'd I keep buying G to my target and F? Oh my god, I am a mess right now. Holy shit. Fat fingered a really good ability. It's on a 100-second cooldown now. Hopefully it'll be up by the next boss fight. There's a chance it won't be. I shouldn't have those fucking keys next to each other. It's actually stupid. I didn't even think about it when I was making them. Basically, I've got a keybind called Focus Target. You see the giant arrow above the tank's head? When I play healer, I put Shift and G, and what that does is whoever I'm aiming at becomes my focus target. And then I have a separate keybind, which is just G, which will, no matter what I'm aiming at, will make me choose my focused target. That makes it easy to instantly select the tank for healing when they need it. But it's right next to F, and I put a lot of like quote-unquote ultimates on F with long cooldowns, like really good skills. And F and G, easy to fat finger in the heat of the moment. So I should probably adjust that a bit. Yeah, in the story, we've just got to the area filled with Scottish pixies. So that's lots of fun. I love this. This is a beautiful dungeon. While we wait, we shall dance. Look at my boy. Fucking love that dance. Yeah, Scottish pixies, dude. Wait, those are only in the game with the bony boy. What the fuck are you talking about? My smile, so happy. Let's fucking go. My ability's off cooldown, so that's good. Alright, we've got off all of our buffs. That's good. Now we just hit the damage buttons. He's going to hit that side of the field, so make sure you get over here. You watching tank? No, he is not watching. Because he is a numpty. Holy Storm. Alright, that's our very wide, so we need to remember to put our defensive buffs up for that. Well, he got out of the way of that big red thing, didn't he? Medieval Scottish pixies. Oh shit. That's a classic game, Medieval. Alright, we could do this too. Shield! It's Akmorn, which means it's many small hits. Alright, we're good. Uh-oh. Everyone has some HP. I love healing, dude. So much fun. Right, get off that side. He's gonna get hit again, isn't he? So is the samurai. Oh no, they're just fine. Barely. Oh no, everyone's gonna slip and slide now. Everyone's good. Uh-oh. No, no. What? Oh, that was close. Fuck him up. Have more damage boosts. Oh, look at that shield. Alright, now we're going to get hit, unfortunately. Akmorn again. I think I should have saved my shield for Akmorn, actually. Alright, cool, we did it. Nice. Tank wasn't great, but I love that art. I love the pose he's doing there. It's pretty sweet. I'm gonna give it to the samurai. Boom. Enjoy. See you later, suckers. Alright. Oh, crunch. Let's get into the story. So yeah, we have our... Are we Scottish pixies? We have our own personal pixie that is very possessive of us. And we just persuaded all the pixies to... Well, we used our own one, Theo, who is obsessed with me, to persuade the other pixies to leave us alone, basically. Right, I'm gonna play as a gunbreaker. I think. Hey, thank Red. But Alpha and Aze's sakes, let's be quick. It would be a shame to return only to find they had been made to play one game too many. Alright, that's right. We're gonna go find Urianger, our very wordy, brainy friend. The place we seek is the abandoned manor of a nobleman and scholar. The Bookman's Shelves it's called. After the fellow's vast collection of tomes, an agreeable habitat for our friend, I'm sure you'll agree. If we follow the path north, we should find the place. Come along. Oh, we have another quest over here. Forbidden Loran. We'll do that later, it's fine. Oh, we need to make sure we're on top of our ether currents too. So, yeah, I think while I make way over there, I might queue up for another dungeon. Leveling dungeon. Oh, still a white mage. Boom. Alright, we'll do that too. You can do these things daily, basically, and they give you a really good chunk of experience. So they're worth doing. It's really good for leveling. Oh, so look all the petals, by the way, as I'm moving, getting kicked up by my griffin's feet. It's so colourful. I love it, man. It's beautiful over here. This is one of the first places in this game that really feels like a fantasy land, you know? Oh, this will be fucking quick. It's just Ifrit. Level 22. Level 22 Ifrit. This is easy, man. Unfortunately, I don't think I get a lot of experience for it because it's so easy. It takes no time. It's like the first boss mission you do in the game. What skills do we even have? I don't have medical 2. Again, nothing. Level 22 I am. Absolutely no skills. Even have regen? Nope. Fucking nothing, man. You stop getting hit. Ow. Stop getting hit by shit, please. Thank you. Yeah, flames now. Yeah, do you want to know something to say? This will come across like I'm shit talking, but it really isn't. But when you're not healing people as a healer, you are doing very little else, right? You're doing a little bit of damage. Some DPS classes have quite complex rotations and things to consider. Not so much if you're a healer. Your one job to do as a healer, apart from heal, is you have your arrow, which is just the damage over time. You just put that on them like that, boom. Hey, motherfucker. See that? It's got damage over time on him, arrow. And then while that's working, you use stone. You hit him with your little earth, boom. And boom. And then you watch for arrow, and when it runs out, you cast it fresh. That's it. That's what you're doing for damage. If there is a group of enemies, you cast Holy. I don't have Holy right now. There you go, that was it. Sure I do. You have that. Even at like high levels, at like level 65, 70 plus, as a white mage, your job is to put arrow, or now it's called Diaz, change the name because I'm leveling, but your job is to put your damage over time on the boss or enemies, and then you hit them with your target. That's it. Those two skills. I was running a dungeon the other day, and the dungeons take into account that the healer will be doing these things, right? They assume your healer's going to do the damage. A healer can do. And I was running a dungeon as... I can't remember, I think it was a DPS. But the healer was not casting arrow. They were not even casting stone. They were just standing still, doing nothing. And when the tank's health went to like half, they'd do like 2 or 3 healing spells. Then they'd stand around doing nothing. That's all they were doing, using heals. And I was like, that's got to be a heal bot, right? That's got to be just... They were level 50. And there's no way they got to level 50 on a healer. That's how they've been playing the whole time. Because that's effective. That's like trolling. That's on the same level as griefing. And I just asked, like, you know how, like, non-aggressively, I'm probably sounded like an asshole. I wasn't trying to be. But I was like, just FYI, you can use Holy in these big AoE pools, and we'd kill these enemies a lot quicker. They go, I'm a healer. I don't need you to tell me how to play. It's like, oh shit, it's one of them. And the dungeon took 3 times as long as it should have. Because they were like, I'm a healer, I heal. That's it. I was like, oh god. Anyway, here we are at long last. I give you Urianger's humble abode. Come, let's see if he's home. Now, Urianger speaks as if he's bloody Shakespeare. He can take 5 sentences to say something that could have used 2 words. Some people are simple, I guess. I guess that's no problem, but
Urianger,
part of the issue is you're in a multiplayer game, and you are impacting everyone else's experience.
unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends his way.
I miss you, Urianger.
The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon.
That's a beautiful astrologian weapon. That's a lot of jewelry for a dude.
Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
Good to see you too, buddy.
Run along, Minfilia. We will meet you outside.
But...
Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
There's a long story behind that little girl, believe it or not.
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already?
Not Ishtola.
That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest, it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore. Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse.
Oh yeah, this is going to be
that
big.
Of the 8th umbral calamity.
I'm just going to turn this off real quick. I don't remember how much you remember. Okay. We are in what could be described as an alternate dimension. Okay. There was the world way back when. And then there's a sundering. A big event happens that splits the world into 14 worlds. Big ring of them. And each one's like it's not a planet. It's like an alternate dimension. We are in another one of those than we're used to right now. And we have gone there, we've been dragged there against our will. Because on our world, there is going to be calamity that's going to wipe out everyone, including us. We're going to die. That's been seen by Urianger. He saw a vision of the future. And to stop that happening, we're going to do some shit over in this dimension, because the calamity is when they smash together. And we have to stop the bad thing happening in this world, so the bad thing doesn't happen in our world. Very brief explanation of what's happening right now, and he's going to tell us now about how he envisions our death, I guess.
As I drifted hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come.
Oh, I forgot I have to click through. I turned off the thing. Turn it back on.
There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald. So fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. Ilm by painful ilm at first, then yalm by yalm, and malm by malm.
That's inch by inch, yard by yard, and mile by mile.
Yet the joy they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile. Black Rose.
They basically gassed everyone. They used mustard gas.
Its potency defied all reckoning. Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides. From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel. Nor did the land itself escape unscathed, for spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might.
Got ourselves an apocalypse.
Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist. And those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order
Oh, Tataru. It's Cryo. She's fine. All of us. It's like that scene from one of the Avengers movies where he sees all of the Avengers dead. Double goggles. That's what you're focusing on.
were no more. For the weapon spared not one, not even thee.
We dead. Goodness sake, Salt Eliza.
An endless
Take the
age
situation
of
seriously.
war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th umbral calamity which I did behold. No matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy.
Gotta stop it.
To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery. That
This is a
of
big
Black
expo dump, by the
Rose's
way.
inexplicable potency.
Let's have a little sleepy.
Come. Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
Yeah, I do. It's the elements. Right, I've got a bone to pick with this. A little bit, anyway. Now, you have white magic and you have black magic, right? White magic is like earth, wind, and water. That's your white magic. And then your dark black magic is your lightning, your fire, and your ice. The hurty ones. This, we're going to learn a bit more. This isn't what we're learning about. This shows lightning as black magic in the black triangle. It goes lightning, earth, and water. Earth and water are not black magic. They are white magic. And here you have wind, fire, and ice. Ice and fire are not fucking white magic. So I don't understand this, first of all. But it's just strange to me. But then we have umbral and astral, and that's what we're learning about truly here.
Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source. As the chart maketh plain,
Maybe
our
I'm
world
wrong.
is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition. Astral, the active. Umbral, the passive.
Okay. So this is what it's going to tell us now that we've misunderstood it. So he says here, astral the active and umbral the passive. The way we describe passages in history are umbral calamities when really bad shit happens, like earthquakes and windstorms that decimate continents happens. They call them umbral calamities. Then they call them astral sections after the calamities. And astral is where everything comes to life and builds up again. So we know astral to be active and umbral to be passive. We're about to learn a bit more.
As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world employ not the terms astral and umbral. Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer. Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race. Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
So while umbral makes you think of darkness, and we use that as activity, as passivity, they see it the other way around.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the two forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events. The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the first to stifle the movement of ether within the land. And according to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings. Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
We would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity.
So what they're saying here is all of these planets are all... I know, yeah, Umbra is like darkness, but it's supposed to be a twist. I don't really love it, but it's fine. They didn't start calling it light. They're now only introducing the light and the darkness. Before, they had the 6 elements, and then they had astral, which they took to be activity. Like, when you think astral, you think stars, right? Suns, and loads of energy. Umbral, you think nighttime and more relaxed. And that's what they were saying, is their understanding of it is astral is busyness and energy, and umbral is chilling out at nighttime. Kind of. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying was that initial idea. But now we're learning that these other people in this other world call it the other way around. And they look at not what comprises it, but the effect it has, I think, right? So they think of it as a lot of energy, all the colours. If you mix them all together, you get blacks. And that means activity, because there's lots of stuff happening, there's lots of elements, colours, they add up to black when you mix them all up, and that is activity. And astral white is the lack of colour, lack of energy. So while we saw astral as busyness, they see it as passivity. And we're just saying we're flipping them, basically. It's just a different way of looking at it. And that's giving us an understanding of what's happening, apparently. And the reason Black Rose, this gas, is so powerful is because it is passivity, it stops your body. That's this astral light. And this planet we're in now, this shard, is overwhelmed with light energy. And as they're connected, because this place is overwhelmed with this light, this passivity, it's making the bioweapon Black Rose stronger because they're connected. Is what they're saying here. So if we are able to deal with the light here, it will weaken the bioweapon, basically, I think.
Well, at least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged. We are to eliminate the Light Warden of Ilneg.
I know, it's a lot. It's confusing.
Speaking of which,
I think it's a bit...
were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
I think it's a bit too convoluted. That's one of the downsides I think about this expansion, is it takes the whole passivity, light, darkness, and it tries to be clever, but ends up just being overly complicated, in my opinion. That's why it's not my favourite expansion. It is pretty good aside from the stuff.
Within Urianger, the castle
Urianger.
which standeth in the midst of the lake. To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation.
Thanks, buddy.
Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Best expansion is the one after this, though. This is still very good, because there's a lot of other components that make it very, very good. Like Ardbert. Ardbert is the best boy, and I will hear no slander against him. But Endwalker is by far the superior expansion, in my humble opinion. Also, Ninja's cool, dude. I think Ninja might be my favourite DPS. It's really quite complicated. You get to do fun things down here with your hand signs. That you change and input in different a different order depending on what you want to happen. Pretty chill. What are we doing? Courting cooperation. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? Okay. What do we think of his appearance? I think he lost weight. He's always been a skinny motherfucker. I mean, yeah, did you take up astrology? I would say something like, that's a lot of gems, dude. Indeed, the night be lost. Oh yeah, that's another thing about this place, is there's no night time, because there's so much light. There's just nothing but light everywhere. No, it hasn't been night in 100 years. But we turn up and we start killing the big light wardens, they're called, and we bring night back. And it's tight. It's cool. It's a really nice effect. Indeed, though the night be lost, behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not, but there are still stars. I've chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us. For a blessing, my prior studies of astrology did provide me with adequate grounding in the art. But enough of myself. Let us speak of the task. As I did mention, if we are to enter Urianger, we must needs gain the Pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. We procure a selection of viands, That shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavour. We have a dungeon coming up pretty soon, which is pretty imaginative, quite fun. Meanwhile, Reeve, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts there abideth a vile kin, known for its beauteous wings, the hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayest, just say may, or can, within which thou mayest capture a weakened specimen. Urianger's fun in small doses. Can be a lot. Where am I going? How do I leave? Is this the door? This looks like the door. Oh, wow. I thought it was going to be like a transition, like click to leave. Is this another Aether Current? How many do I have of those right now? Ilmeg. We've done none for quests and we've only got one on foot. Not a good start. I'll do those later. I'm just going to stick to the golden path for now. Look at this place. Gorgeous. Alright, let's fuck him up. Yeah. Suck it. Oh, I'm supposed to catch them when they're weak, not kill them. Alright, next. What's really nice about Ninja is they're like halfway caster and halfway melee. I can summon frogs like in Naruto. Look at this. Oh, that's the wrong button. Never mind. We can summon frogs and lightning, and I killed it again. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I know. Stop giving me so much shit, dude. God. I'll catch this thing anyway. Yeah. Caught it. Yeah, we got here. It's called Hellfrog Medium. We need to get 50 Ninky gauge. We can summon a frog. We can teleport. I can. Get a shield. Ninja's pretty cool. The art returned. Weren't thou able to capture a hawker? Yeah, had to kill several before I realised I was supposed to. Because I'm an idiot. Ah, a truly magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colours. And Cred too should return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray, take thine ease meanwhile. Oh, I need another drink. I need a cup of tea, I think.
"'Tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts."
Well pleased, mate.
Ah, lest I forget.
Got something for me, buddy? White Auracite? Shit, we can kill an Ascian with that.
White Auracite, newly forged for thy use.
Thanks, buddy.
Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary. Our eternal enemies. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
Good idea. Always good to have one of those on hand. The Ascians are the main antagonists. While we are trying to stop worlds smashing together, they're trying to make it happen. The cliff notes of that.
May I come in now?
Thancred gives this guy a lot of shit.
Assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
Go ahead, Pat.
I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether.
So he can't, he uses a gunblade and he can't basically
I took up the
enchant his
gunblade for its
bullets.
defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
What's really funny is
May I?
you get a real,
Of course, my dear.
like,
Yet have care thou dost not add
two dads
overmuch to
vibe
thy
from these
burden,
two.
lest I incur Thancred's ire.
Like, these two really do come across as a pair of dads to this girl. And it's really quite funny. It's like, yeah, grab some books. Don't piss off your dad.
Hast thou spoken to him of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Oh shit, even more stuff. Tell me, what happened?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. 'Twas there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel.
Okay. Well, I've got to explain this too. There's a lot going on. This is expansion 3. Okay. They're deep in several fucking stories. Thancred once saved a little girl from being trampled to death. Her parents died in the incident, and he took her in and looked after her. Her name was Minfilia. He, after much story and bullshit, ended up leading a group we were part of. And she was kind of the leader of the group. She ended up getting the mother crystal that we work for. That's a whole other fucking box of worms. Has selected Minfilia to be her messenger, her voice, because she's getting weak and she needed her to be a voice, and she agreed to it. She then, at that point, no longer really became Minfilia. She was kind of half Minfilia, half crystal lady. She then came here to this shard to save it from being swallowed by light, because she promised Ardbert and the Warriors of Darkness she'd come save them. So she came here. But she doesn't have a physical body now. So we find out here that she's hopping, basically body hopping across young girls. It's very morally grey. And the girl we are with, I think her name is Reen, but we know her as Minfilia right now, is not actually Minfilia, it's just a young girl, but inside her is Minfilia, and now we are seeing Oracle of Light as on the text box here. This is Minfilia, the real Minfilia, talking through her, and it doesn't happen often. I will not be taking questions at this time. He's basically saying, Minfilia, come back to me, because he cared for her like a daughter.
One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope.
At least I think I've got that right.
In my name,
It's a lot.
each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
And she feels real fucking bad about body hopping them.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
Flamine's her mum.
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred. Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me.
It's a Gobu, dude. They look insane. Looks actually like proper creepy. They've got like rows and rows of sharp teeth. So I think this is why. So he's been treating Minfilia a bit like shit, right? He talks down to her and is very short with her, and I think that's because he blames. He sees her as getting in the way of being with his daughter, Minfilia, right? This girl, this vessel that Minfilia is in, she's saying, it's up to her. At the end of the day, I'm tired of body hopping. If this girl wants to go on and live her own life, then I'm just gonna fucking let her. It's gone on long enough. And he sees this girl as, I think he blames her and holds it against her that Minfilia is kind of gone. But she's asked him to look after this girl.
She does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path.
It's putting a lot on him.
When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
It's rough. Thancred's got... he's got a rough gig, man.
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
He wants his Minfilia back. Why wouldn't he?
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
It's going to be me. I'm going to be the source of hope. This game gets a lot of flack for being more storybook than game. And there is a lot of talking and a lot of reading.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
And a lot of people call it an RPG MMO because it's way more about the story than the actual MMO part. I love it. It's really good. It's really mature storytelling most of the time. Sometimes it can be cliche and cheesy. But I think it's entitled to. It's juggling a lot of hard subject matter and a lot of interesting questions. And I appreciate that. That's why I enjoy it.
That is well.
And you get a lot of those in
If all is
Endwalker.
in order, let us set forth for Leader Loran.
Endwalker is way darker. The themes of Endwalker are like existentialism, depression, what it means to have goals in life, what life is worth fighting for. There's like suicide. It's insane, and I love it for that. It has some really gritty, hard questions and themes, and it's really interesting. All right. Ooh. Oh, it's up there, I think. There's an 8th crown up there. Alright. I'm excited. I'm excited to get back to Endwalker again. But before then, we've got a real... This is what people generally accept as the best expansion, so we've got good shit ahead of us here too, man. It's just a joy. But the way I play, the speed I'm playing at, we're probably not going to be at Endwalker for weeks and weeks. Really, because I'm going to be going back to work soon, so my streams are going to be a bit more sporadic again. And I'm going to take my time through it. I'm going to unlock almost everything as I go. It's going to be chill. That's not even the most recent expansion. What's really funny is, because of the time I stream at, like midnight onwards, the people that do come into chat and watch me are all from America. Or at least on American servers. And so, none of them can ever actually queue and join me in dungeons and things because I'm on European servers. Might be worth getting a server transfer, honestly, to an American server. Because right now, if I want to queue up for dungeons and things, there's like no one online, so the queues are really long. Might be better. It might be better gaming experience if I join an American server. Anyway, we weren't expecting you all back so soon. We had scarcely begun playing with the twins. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, and the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done us a great kindness, and it's Fae custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. Oh, what food do we want? Grilled rail. Succulent tenderloin of an island rail, seared to savoury perfection and garnished with garlic and salt. Hearty and healthful beverage prepared from the pulp of purple carrots and pixie apples. Caramels. Beet sugar, melted butter and cream are blended, then chilled and moulded to form these bite-sized, chewy candies. I thought it said candles. Broad bean soup. A rich, flavourful soup of stewed broad beans and juicy chunks of rail meat. Or money. We're going to get the grilled bird, I think. Oh yeah, here we are. I think this is our dungeon. Suiluin regards you with a munificent expression. This dungeon's beautiful. You should hang around for this, dude. So what is it that you desire? Rusty old coins like you mortals are wont to collect, perhaps? You are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, you desire entry to Laegia. What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. But if that is what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others. Clearly you've been busy, Urianger. Would you be so kind as to tell us what we've missed? It's a long story. Blah 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 blah. Up to black. So that was the purpose of the gifts. Is there anything you could tell us about this Light Warden? Aye, my lady. By circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler, Titania. Oh, sorry, it was the Fae. Is our king and ruler Titania? It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. But all the horrible light that came out and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. Now they're king only in name, not remains of the wise and just ruler they used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. Magic, for breaking the seal, we divided into 4 and wove each into a different relic, to be kept apart until the time was right. And this dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeeping for years and years, but we've decided to entrust it to you. Are you sure? Of course, custom demands it. Though you're most certainly going to your deaths, we thought we should at least let you try. That way, we get to watch what happens. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with the Fwath. The stone scepter with the Numo. I love them, the Numo. Crystal shoes are with the Amaro. Good luck finding them all. We have a quest. Facts thus disclosed confirm my known understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. First, let's heed to the lake, there to claim the shell crown from the Thwath. If we call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. They're the weird fish fae. I think they're the spirits of drowned children, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to run a 3-minute ad. I'm going to keep going. Oh my god, look at all these quests. Look at all these quests. I will do most of them off stream. I might do the blue ones on stream, we'll see. I'm just running the ads because my pre-rolls are officially back, so I want to disable them. It's asking a lot for people to watch 45 seconds of ads before they even see my face. And then they see my face and they're like, holy shit, this guy's freaking ugly, I'm out of here. So I don't want to waste their time before they decide I'm not worth their time. I think it's only polite. Look. Through the gate lieth the domain of the Fwath. Okay. Touchable gate. Touched it. Now what? Hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come within entreaty. In a talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how the gate works. But if the Thwath are water spirits, perhaps we should take our search to the lake. Or I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. We all know Thancred swims like an eel. What about you, Minfilia? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Thancred can hold his breath for 10 minutes. Did you know that? What about you, Urianger? I'm not sure I've ever asked. This motherfucker can't swim. Look at him. It'll ruin his makeup. Rather than swim, mayhap it would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic. You too, Urianger. That you should be a kindred spirit. Alphino can't swim for fuck. Worry not, my friend. I know some helpful tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together we shall conquer the waves. Watery voice. Well, well, aren't we a lively lot? And you have an entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty from mortals? What a treat. Went deep. I, my comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg the loan of the Shell Crown, which we are given to understand is in the safekeeping of your people. Oh, is that all? Of course, you may have it. You shall have it. Just like that. What do you want from us? Oh ho ho, no need to be so suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us at all. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us, for we, Wath, is over before it's begun. We couldn't care less what becomes of the Fairy King, nor the world for that matter. Having said that, we do seldom have mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate, and come hither to our domain, Dornmeg. In your tongue it means forbidden realm. Sounds forbidding, yes? And so it should, for we are one with the water, our home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through, give us thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. Dungeon time, baby! Dungeon time. And also, bug the wife to make a cup of tea time. Because I am high maintenance. Anyway. Alright. We are going to queue up as a healer because faster queue times. I want to play Astrologian or White Mage, and those are the only two that aren't already level 80. Should we tank it? I'm going to tank it. I'll play Gunbreaker. Let's go. Let's queue up. On Meg. Quest to gain entry to Urianger and vanquish the Light Warden sealed within has brought you to the domain of the waterbound Fwath, bearers of one of the 4 Fey relics that comprise the keys to the castle. Creatures agree to yield you their relic, the Shell Crown, but in exchange they demand of you what they call thrilling sport. In order to fulfill your side of the bargain, you and your comrades sally forth into a realm of illusion, as treacherous and unpredictable as its denizens. So there. Now we wait. 12 minutes. Alright. I'm actually going to re-queue as a healer because I think that'd be quicker. I'm going to play Scholar. I haven't played Scholar in a minute. Let's go Scholar. Summon my fairy. Or my carbuncle. Less than 5 minutes, so that's good. Should we go for a swim in the meantime? Can we go underwater over here? I think we can. Yeah, we can. Long Mirror Lake. Put it down here. So pretty. Maybe there'll be a sightseeing log nearby. There's got to be one on this thing, right? So you've got a name. Thyssimloran. So this is from when this place was just called Vobert, before it got flooded, right? Can we get on top of it? I mean, I can. Oh, it's not got proper collision. Come on. What the heck? Yeah, I'm starting to think I should join an American server. This would be prime time for them, right? Or it'd be 8 PM. I wonder how much it costs to swap servers. Whoa, £12. But it's free when moving to a new world, or from a congested world to a preferred world. Interesting. So basically, it's cheaper if you go to a server that's quiet. They want you to go to a place where there's not a lot of people. Oh. Maybe I'll look into that. I think it would serve me well. If I was thinking, if I was to be playing at 3 PM, that'd be 9 AM America as well, right? So the worst time to play if I want to an NA server is between 6 AM. And that would be when I get in from work on night shifts. So I don't know, it might not be the best choice. Might be worthwhile, might not be. I'll think about it. Oh, did I make a, I can't do gamma plates here, can I? Yeah. What can I do while I'm waiting for this queue to pop? We've already got 1 DPS, we need a tank now. I could do some quests, I guess, while we're waiting. Let's go do some blue quests. What you got for me over here? We've got an 8th current, let's do that. Help! Help me, I beg you! My friend has gone to Fuselaran, a place we're told we must never ever set foot in. Thought about giving chase, but I'm scared to run into that thing. You're a big brave man, you're not scared of such things, are you? So please, find and bring back my friend. Ken Goof is their name. And if you hurry, you might catch them before they get to Fuselaran. I'm on my way. Trip. Speedy ninja. There they are. Hey Ken, go over here. Aren't you one of Urianger's friends? Have you business with me? Lad Ken is worried? Well, that's all well and good. But when someone tells me not to do something, it only makes me want to do it more. Hee hee hee, no one can stop me. Heedless of your warning, Ken Goof continues on in the direction of Fuselaran. If you find them again, perhaps you can still convince them to turn back. Naruto run. Everyone knows that's faster. the chat mode and say use your keyboard to type just their name. Ken Guf. Alright. Squeal, squeal. Where's it? It's in the grass over there. Holy shit, what's this? What the fuck are you? Beaver-like creature. Though your beaver speak is a bit rusty, the creature appears to want milk. Alright. I don't know where there's milk around here, dude. However, you see no signs of Ken Guf. You resign yourself to bearing the bad news back to Lad Ken. Is that Ken Guf there? The giant beaver? Which appears to want milk. However, you see no signs of Ken Guf. You resign yourself to bearing the bad news. Alright. Fuck. I feel like I'm going to go back and forth between these two a couple times. That's a long queue, man. I should just play on NA. I should just do it. We're back. Where's Ken Guf? Please tell me Ken Guf is alright. Is that supposed to be a pun? Like, am I supposed to be saying that a certain way? Because they're repeating his name so frequently. Lad Ken. Ken Guf. Ken Guf. What? Against your warning, they went to Faizalan? Where you found only a strange animal? Then the tales were true. Oh, Ken Guf, why? Why didn't you listen? Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't assume the worst yet. Maybe there's still hope. I just need to stay calm and think things through. Now it becomes a normal quest. Okay. I'm not going to follow that up just yet. Oh, damn it. Our DPS dropped the queue. We might not be able to do the dungeon. That'd be fucked. What's the party finder look like even? Is it really that quiet? Yeah, it's only 3 things. Ilmeg. Bait Farm, Serb. Should I advertise a party? I can't do that and use the party duty finder. This could pull also from people just hitting their dungeon roulettes and stuff, so I'm gonna leave that out. Alright. Ulthon. Ulthon has a dream. You can unlock the pixies as a allied society and do reputation quests for them as well. There's talk that an interesting mortal has come to Ilmeg, Reeve Ashwalker or some such. It's you, isn't it? Don't even think to deny it. Okay, what of it? I'm Ulthon, and it's my dream to become the most popular fairy of all. Why? Because everyone would fawn over me, and that would be really fun. By way of an achievable first step, I'm aiming to become the darling of Leader Loran. But everyone is so caught with their flower smelling and their mischief making, they don't even spare me a glance. You travel to and fro. She must know much and more about this and that. Tell me, what must I do to become popular? Honestly, the fairest. That's what gets friends. Be pretty. Oh! I'm already the fairest, I beg your pardon. Besides, all we can use glamour to change our appearance. That won't be impressive because I look different. Or I have it, I might not be able to impress with how I look, but I can impress with what I know. I just need to read lots of books. And so it happens there are lots of books to read. I just home a place called the Bookman Shelves. Right, I'm going there at once, and I want you, and you're coming too. Okay, good. We're fine, we're in. We're gonna be fine. Okay, panning out. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Quick, quick, quick. Jesus Christ. Woo! Okay. You almost missed it. Hey, peeps. Oh, look at this place. It's gorgeous. I love it here. Look at it. Let's summon our little boy. Come, Carbuncle. Let's go. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to play this class. Right, we'll get our Aether Flow. Oh, we get our new animations now too. Heal them up. Oh, it's a warrior, so they're pretty tanky anyway. That's fine. Let's just start doing Art of War. And we'll be golden. Add low. I've got all our tricks as well. It's been a while since I've played Scholar with all my options available. Look at this place. I love it. Shield. For my damage over times. And the old add low. Healing over time. Whoa! Damn, they dropped fucking quick. I should be giving them I should be using, what's it called? Excogitation? That's a strong heal. So many things I've got to remember to do as well. Anek Thorn, Lord of the Lingering Gaze. Alright. We're gonna fuck him up. You do more damage to him. Oh, Jesus. Alright, have a good night, dude. I appreciate hanging about and keeping me company. It's very kind of you. Oh, what's all this about? Oh. Oh, fuck me, dude. What am I doing wrong here? Okay, that was fucked up. Oh no, I'm the worst. Such a piece of shit, man. It's fine. I can even do my old, oh fuck. R into this to T. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good, yeah? I'm not sure. Oh no, don't do this again. Oh god. Oh, got me. Fuck. Okay, he's dead. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty. I'm a sucker for visuals. Wish I had a heal over time. Single target one that I could put on my tank right now. Hey Chloe, how you doing, girl? Oh, wow. Honey bear. Honey hunter, sorry. Look at those. Oh my god, they're freaky. Moss fungus. Oh no. Heal him up. That's a good big heal. Nice. Got everyone that got that heal now. Everyone got the shield, sorry. So when I use my shield generating skills, if they crit, then they provide double the shield as well as the heal. And with deployment tactics, if I see that I crit that shield, I can then immediately share it out to the rest of the group. So as long as I keep my eye open for how much shield I'm passing out, I can do really big party-wide shields, which is nice. Hello, buddy. What are you? Royal. I've got a bad feeling about this guy. Let's give him this. Everyone fuck him up, quick. Fodder. What's happening here? We got block him? I'll do it. Oh, we get buffed. Oh, okay. So no, he gets less buffs. That's the point, I guess. Remember Timber, hey? What's that fucking do? It hurts everyone a little bit. Okay, so what? Hey, get off me! Remember, I can do all sorts of fucking things, like I can add my fairy to you. Get off me. Right, I think that is all she wrote. Nice. Good got? Does this look any good? I quite like the leather, actually. Could agree that. And level 73, I believe, is still worse than my relic. Not relic. My homestone gear. That way, the crown's that way. You liars. So I could do, I'd give him that, and then I'd give him that, and then I could do a fresh aether flow. You still have it on them as well. The excogitation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Heal him. Heal him. Heal him. Alright, woof. That was a close one. Kill him. He was taking so much damage, even with my fairy attached. Well, they look like the ghosts from Casper, the friendly ghost. What's his name? Slime? Sludge? Something like that? Fatso. The other one's called? Fatso... Lurch and Stinky? Is that their name? Lurch. Stinky? Remember, I can also summon my angel. Oh, no, I can't. Yeah, I can. Dissipation. It has to be in combat, I think. I don't know. Does the crown... Oh my goodness. Look at him. Or her, I guess. I can't cast this? Yeah, I've just got to be in combat. That's fine. That's not some of my... that's not Seraphism. Some of Seraph's level 80. It just gives me 3 stacks of Aether Flow in an emergency, is what it does. Shit. Take the bleeds off of everybody. What? Fuck. Take on phantasmic form. Oh, what's that? Oh, we gotta run. Come up. That's pretty cool. What's happening, dude? Can't see shit. Oh! Hello? Fuck. Leave me alone. Oh, that's alright. Didn't do that much to me. I shouldn't be near the tank. This guy's pretty easy. I have one. Fuck him up. Yeah, when it gets that chunky shield, apart from fucking me just too far away. God damn it. Alright, we got this anyway, it's all good. He's still got eggs cogitation on him. There really is a lot more to think about the scholar than like White Mage. I think I quite enjoy it. Easy. Nice. I done did it. Alright, cool. There's the crown up there. Oh wow, all of our stuff's spirit bonded. It's been forever since I extracted material. Nice. Free stuff. I'll take it. Give me the crown.
Oh, Wilford, Wilford!
Thank you. Picture music playing.
Amazing! Jolly good show.
Oh, you do not hold back.
Hi, little frog. Can I get you as a minion, please?
But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Of course. Of course. There it is, the relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it, though, yes.
Thank you, dude. Very kind.
Ah, but you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
Okay.
More? I want to see more of him.
Yes! Yes! I could watch it forever!
Why don't we just make him one of us?
Excuse me?
Yes, one of
One of us.
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
It's not part of the deal.
Wake up! Wake up, damn you!
Ardbert. He's my boy. We love him. I don't think we can, John, since the Kojin gave us our blessing.
Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can.
Oh, my friends, they were right there.
I'm sure you had your reasons. But the first rule of dealing with the Fwath is do not deal with the Fwath. It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect.
Thanks, Ardbert. Is this where you used to live?
That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verbert down there.
Verbert.
It's seen better days. They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder... I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
Gotta save the world, buddy. You have to stop the calamity. Made it. That was fun. Love a good dungeon, don't we? Got some materia. Sell that for some pittance. LSA. I'm going back in. Nay, my lady, exhausted as thou art, thou would only endanger thyself. I prithee, rest a moment. There was nothing where we looked. They were looking for me. Reeve. I'm okay. Dear God, were I not for Soraban's blessing. But I need not labour the point. I'm glad to see you safe and well, my friend. You any idea how worried we were? To wash up on the shore, only to find you weren't with us. Oh, but I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The Fwath kept that part of the bargain, at least. Cool. 2 parts down. While there were certain twists and turns, our work here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness. Oh, thank goodness you're still here. Suluin, something amiss? A great big mob of mortals is marching into El Meg. Mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they? Rather the reverse, I fear. The Ulmoran army, at a guess. Meaning we can play with them? As much as you like, but just to be sure, I will return with you to confirm their identities. If they are who we suspect, we will require your aid. If Alphino is coming, then Alice will be too, yes? Can't have one without the other, you know. Right, just remember, we're not your playmates this time. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. Don't worry, I've done this sort of thing before. It's fine. Defeating the Light One would have always fallen to me. Little frown. I always do this shit. Perhaps, but I would feel better if we were there to assist you. Back cheering you on from afar. See you afterwards, my friend. A visit to the Numo. Urianger is eager to press on the hunt for the Fey relics. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. The 2 remaining bearers of the relics, the Numo, are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fey folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. Yet also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whenever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I've acquired in my time here. Path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. I'll just look on stream, by the way. Is this like pixelated? I want to see. Show me the goodness. How does it look? I mean, it gets a little bit artifacty, doesn't it? It's not too bad, honestly. It looks a lot better on YouTube because I am not constrained by Twitch's bitrate limits. I'm even streaming at a bitrate I'm not supposed to on Twitch. 8K. YouTube I can stream at like 15K. It's insane. Away we go. I think I might go make myself a tea in a minute. I'll run some ads here just to push back the pre-rolls. Let's just unfog this. Oh, still a bit in the corner. Oh well. Where is our nearest Aether current? Yes, I think it's up there. Right. Go back to my ninja while we are not searching for a dungeon. Alright. I am going to be right back. Just taking a quick break. Going to make a cup of tea. Be maybe 5 minutes or so. What should we... Hang on, 1 sec. We should get a good little view. Let's do this. Wait for it. Should I... Yeah, headgear off. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright. Where were we? So. We are on our way to the Numo. Yeah, boom. UI is helpful. Urianger. Past yonder cliff lieth Pla Eni, home of the Numo. Others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. Ah, ninja time. Bam, ninja time. No, something about the lighting felt weird there. Like, as I went from the flowers to the grass, it, like, dimmed a bit. Maybe I'm just insane. Also a possibility. Witchweed. I want to fight you. Yeah. And then we're gonna go Kasatsu into that thing. Bam! Look at that damage. Upsets me that I can't remember the actual names of the ninja bullies. It was Yoshiranryu. Yeah. Hey, Urianger. What we got, buddy? The path striketh thee as precipitous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Verbert. It was only when the Fwath came, in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. Now stand upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended to their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one could scarcely blame the Feyfolk for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly with the light, force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees. The entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet, in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, how glad am I for the chance to be here. It was these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Nymphilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no eighth umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing. Thus do I labour for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not we shall prevail. Boisterous Pixie. Thank you, baby.
Might be a little crumbly, so eat them during your ad breaks.
I just read the title of the person talking now, called Boisterous Pixie, and as I said Boisterous Pixie, you walked into the room. It's like I summoned you.
I'm not gonna take offense to that. I'm okay with Boisterous Pixie.
Say again?
But I'm okay with that.
Okay, good.
I'm not gonna take offense to it.
Thank you for the treats.
Enjoy your little pastries. Try not to make a mess.
I almost certainly will make a mess, but try not to. I'm gonna have a quick bite of this. This is a vanilla custard pastry. It's a little thing I got from Costco earlier. Little midnight snack, or 3 AM snack, I guess. Aha, mortals, just as we thought. Funky little music. Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha! Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming, and we thought we'd come to play. You do not appear to be pixies of Leader Loran. And apologies, but we are in some haste. It happen another day. Oh, in some haste are you? And allow me to hasten you on your way. Oh. Off we go. Teleportation magic. For a mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. A cloak 'tis called, a most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to fey folk, albeit briefly. Hey, Chloe. Hey, trouble. Look what I've got to deal with here. Begging for my treats. Hey, Chloe. Can't really see her. There you are. Hey, baby girl. She's trouble, huh? You patooey. Okay, so we can go invisible. I shall cast enchantment upon thee, Andrew Sages. Thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however. Excuse me. That the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. Okay. Shall cast enchantment upon thee once more. The effect is quick to fade, so thou must need be swift. Okay, so I'm invisible, right? Come out wherever you are. See you later, lady. What, me? I'm just snacking. You send them flying, teehee. That was easy, I just ran in a straight line. That was some gripping gameplay. Hey friends. Oh. I think it's actually in there, the next Aether Current. Hey, thank God. I seem to be right behind us. What took you so long? No, it's fucking fairies, dude. You won't believe it. Now the good news, I knew my village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. Ah. Little pecan lattice. Maple pecan. Up to that. I love him. Look at that little face. Ah, yeah, mortals. Mortals are here. Lots of them. What a cutie. thought you said the Numo were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. It was beside itself perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. I have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder Widine. Wide? Wid? Unk? TNA? Hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity. Time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the Numo. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Gahai? I forget how to say it. Ligeia? It's unacceptable, unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Like our Fey cousins, we Numo have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice will have been in vain. Just hand over the damn staff. Don't worry, we'll defeat Titania. Then you'll only become another Light Warden. It changes nothing. Wondered Elder, pray believe me when I say this man is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, he hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of his light. He is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but he harboureth the self-same desire to see the Sin Eaters eliminated as we do. Will thou not lend us thy hand, that we may see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You've always done right by us, Urianger. If you have placed your faith in this man, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision that can be made lightly. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Yulmoran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee to simply roll over and acquiesce to our request. Roll over and fetch now? Even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightest fetch us the scepter while there is time yet to use it. Roll over? Fetch? You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair. Unfair, I tell you. In happier times, it was our honour to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Verbert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Very well, Urianger. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? Yeah, do it with 3 quests probably, right? Ba-ba! Last pastry. This is an apple thing. Right back, I'm just getting your Aether right, don't mind me. They may appear placid and amicable, we're fairly warned that they live by uncompromising codes. Codes such as that which saith the payment must precisely befit the service. Yet an item or task, Have care, that gives neither more nor less than what is requested. Okay. I could do that. Refilled. I'm gonna do something real quick. Filters. Voice gate. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Yeah, is the current in here? Go grab that. There you are. Come in, Valia. What do I need to help with? Nothing. How do I get up here? Jump up? Jump off of this? Oh, look at that. Boom, baby. Yeah. Speedy boy. Strike, ninja. Attack his life points directly. Watched you gear the other day. It's good. It was a trip down memory lane. It was like a compilation on YouTube. Like full duels between whoever the fuck. I think this one was Duke Devlin and it was Dungeon Dice Monsters. And they just cut all the bits of the show. You'd have to watch over like a month. They sit together in one 45-minute video. It was great. Great time. Though, as a kid I loved it. Watching it now I'm like, they make up the rules as they fucking go. We'll offer your patronage to our people too, yes? Let's see. Perhaps we can begin with Marn Ose. Ose? They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Verbert. The night's gone, however. Marn Ose has had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. Yeah, alright. Hey, Marn. 1182, 1183, 1184. Oh, wait. Did I already count that leaf? What? Who? What? You're immortal? Huzzah! Huzzah! Well met. Yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armour that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answered yes, you've come to the right Numo. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for a payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss funky roam just outside the cave. Please, give that legs and your patronage to me. Pair of legs, right? You have to be precise. I've got a little tick in my throat now. Is this tea drinking temp, do we reckon? Seems a bit hot. Oh no, it's good. Oh, it's good. Oh, that's the stuff. What level was this mission? 73. Where are we at with the other classes? We could machinist this one. We could... got a lot just under it, hey? Gunbreaker. Boom. Come here, moss fungi. Bam. You get to do that cool chain of attacks there. The best part about being a gunbreaker. Hey, bud, fight me. I haven't used Fated Circle yet. Let's do that. Nice. Bam. 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 Sweet. I love it. La da da da. Up, up, up. I could just throw it back, I guess. Oh, hello. Now, what do we think? That is like a jumping puzzle, and you can get up there via like a interesting set of jumps, or do we just wait until we have flying and go up and get it? If it can be an interesting set of jumps, I'd like it. I think it could be. Maybe? Looks like it? Question mark? Let's try. Unless I've got to sprint. I don't think that can be done. Right, there's no way to get any higher. Oh! Can maybe do it with what we have left. Son of a bitch. No. 3, 2, 1. Alright, maybe with jog we can do it. That's a hard jump though. Don't think you can. I think you need sprint. Which we don't have. We don't have it anymore. Oh, damn. One more go. I don't think he could do it, which is upsetting. I mean, I think it's probably doable, right? Probably. Yep. I think so. I don't know. Hey, man. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. Ah, you are returned, and with the moss fungus legs, I hope. They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder, used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have my work again, I must replenish my stores. Give them 2, because they wanted a pair. Huzzah! 2 moss fungus legs as befits the work. Nah, have neither more nor less expected of us than what we can provide. There is no greater joy. See, there to be honour in a task. We must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability, too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. Give me free shit, maybe. I see, I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials. I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. It is the coin which you may pay me with when you decide to have your work done. Alright, thanks. Oh, and if you mean to offer your patches to another, may I suggest East Guf yonder. Judging from your equipment, it is plain you're no stranger to battle. I believe East Guf will have something to offer you. What do you have to offer me? Oh, you are just a repairer. That's fine. Excuse me. Oh, hiccups. I could just hit this. How long has that been there for? I've been doing it the slow way this whole time. Hey, Isguf. Isguf's eyes light up at the sight of you. Ah, to have so many men visit us at once, this is a joyous day indeed. If you please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. You attend to them with magics, except they leave behind harmful ash. We've no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now, you'll be curious as to what I have to offer. I am a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. Where are they? Give me them. Are they? Oh, well, up there, huh? Yeah, we did it. I'll run around doing this. I might queue up for another roulette. Trial, alliance raid. Let's do an alliance raid. If it ever fills, which probably won't. You've already removed the flame spores? How very quick you are. Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that more have cropped up in that area. Alright, you're kind of taking the piss a bit now, Ease. I'm not Q's there. Tank, though, it takes forever. Let's do some black maging. Another black mage. This, by the way, is the closest I've ever got to a relic weapon, and it's only about halfway through the process. Hey, Mephilia. You chill? Not spying on you or anything. Just finish my task and just go and report back. I know Thancred said they never talked about it and that she claims to not have any knowledge about the conversation he had with the real Minfilia. I think she knows. I think she's lying. And that she's just heartbroken at the fact that she knows that Infilia is residing within her, and Thancred just wants her back and not the girl he sees in front of him. I think that's the case. I've played through this before, but I don't really remember much at all, so it's just a suspicion I have. Hey, Skiof. Ah, you are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Yeah, I've got them all. Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses. For a little while at least. I love these ears, these horn ear things. They're crazy looking. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again, it reminds me of the old days. There every day I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back then the castle wasn't called Ligia. The Verbatites built it, and they named it Grünes Licht, green light in German. It was their last bastion in the struggle against Sin Eaters. Now they're gone, all of them, nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned. And if you desire anything else I possess, I would be glad to offer them to you, for a fitting price, of course. You're just a regular merchant, right? Now, will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Weird Lad? That's a hell of a name, Weird Lad. They've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honourable task would cheer them up. Nice. Did you get anything at 74 on Gunbreaker? No. Sell all of this material. Because I don't give a fuck about it. I'll sell you too. And you. And you. And you, let's be honest. You. Sell all that crap. Boom. Clean. Would you actually sell? Purchase tools. 71 stuff. I've got way better than that already. Battlecraft gear, fieldcraft gear, accessories. I don't need any of this. Hey, Weird Lad. Ooh, 3 Aetherite tickets, huh? Weird Lad's ears appear droopy, even by Numo standards. You get voice acting. Oh, yeah. What? You would be my patron? Sure, dude. But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink. Without it, I can't make my arcane wares. Who are the lawless ones? They're Numo like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honour they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I will make you something very special. Excuse me, Reeve, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you, and help in what little way I can. Yeah, welcome to join me, please. Thank you so much. The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I'd be grateful if you could bring back as many as possible. Sure thing. Right, where are we going? Oh wow, that's a trek. Alright then. Try and get Willockdorf on the way there, I guess. Excuse me. Da, da, da. ba, ba. Oh, where's another Aether Current real close, huh? Burtenberg. Let's get the Aetherite and then the Aether Current while we're here. I like to try and stay on top of those. Ah, the Amaro. The Thwath are nothing but trouble. Ah, how I would like to go and bathe in the lake. The thought that Thwath will be waiting puts me right off. So the Amaro are the birds we've been using as mounts here. They replace the Chocobo porters. They are like Thwath porters. And we haven't known up till now that they can talk. Give me that. Oh, speaking of which, stone bears a striking resemblance to an Amaro. Oh, we're going that crack in the wall, I guess. Southwest, yeah, it's near the castle. Is it at the top of the castle or like under it? Is it on the grass down there? We are pretty close on the list to get into an alliance raid though. I think we are Orcsies. I was angry. You're so angry at me, Porksy. Gunbreaker animations are tight, dude. Oh no, it's another Porksy. Don't want to hurt you, Porksies. You're so cute. Nice. Father Collard's chambers. Look, another player. Elite Grim Drain. I would love to like male aura. They always look so angry. So often they look angry. Also a ninja. Hemophilia. Sorry, give me 1 second. Sorry, just let me... I'm just looking at the thing, I'll be right there. Just curious how much destination world. I don't know which one of these is a fucking Please note that congested worlds cannot be selected as home world transfer destinations. The status of each world can be confirmed by the server status page on the lodestone. Boom. Let me see that. I want to see how much it would cost for me to transfer to an American server. North America. Wow. There are so many more servers in America, and so many of them are congested. That's insane. We go to Primal or Dynamis. Which from new cats must be restricted on other worlds depending on the level of congestion. If it's a preferred plus, that means they really want you to go there, right? And it's free. But also means that it's like new or the server are low. Dynamis. Is Dynamis really unpopulated? I'll have to look at this stuff later. It's interesting to think about. Okay. Before we continue this conversation here, I'm just going to go use the bathroom again, run a couple more ads to push away the pre-rolls. I will be back in just a few minutes' time. Excuse me. Yep, sorry about that. Okay. Where were we? Father Collard's chambers is through here. I peered inside and sure enough, it was milling with pneumo. They looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go back quietly and quickly. Let us split up. Alright, you be careful, girl. I'll find all the ink I can and come back outside. See you shortly, Ruth. Fades out. He's aggressive for cute little flying pigs. Fuck it up. Give it all the rotations. This music's a vibe. West. Yeah, the castle. Pneumo Potter. Am I supposed to go up like around the outside here so I don't aggro them? Is that the thought here? It worked out. Fungimancer. I'd love a job that was a Fungimancer. I'd play the shit. I think that they need to add a debuffer job to this game. Damage over times. I know they used to have that with summoners. They took it away. They need to do it again. Shit would be tight. Okay. Oh Jesus. Sorry, Smith Astrum. Don't like having advertisements here. Give me that ink. I want the ink. Right, we're done here. Where are we going? Kind of halfway out. We'll just go to Warlock Dorf and walk down and see Infilia. Alright. Where you at, girl? What much ink did you get? That's a big bird. Great castle.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are.
Love some voice acting.
Those pneumo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
They were a bit scary, weren't they? The porkies were fucking rough. So you use daggers.
Thancred taught me, but I'm still a novice. The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army.
That was until Vorthri took over. Now the Sin Eaters are the allies.
But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens.
Really?
I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me.
That's not quite true.
Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
That's a little bit true.
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together. To the
Yeah, we
place
saw that
where the
flashback.
Oracle appeared and stayed the flood.
See, I think she knows. I mean, she knew and just lied to him.
As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something, or bring you to someone, or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. What is that?
Why? Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair. Come. Come and play with us.
It's kind of creepy.
It came from the castle.
It did in fact come from the castle.
This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Numo.
Where are you going?
I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Okay. That fight's a really fun fight, by the way. It's got great music. Any. Actually, whoa, before we go. Before we do that, we have one more map related. We're gonna. I want to try and get it, so we're gonna run up there. Probably just doing it way earlier than I need to. I'm gonna get it done. So again, a chance it could be down there. I want to go up there first. We can always jump off if not up top. Level of these guys? 73. I'll just equip my black mage now. Hopefully they won't aggro so much. Being level 80, you know. West. To north, eh? Oh, there it is. We're alright. Don't fight me, Fuka. I will Fuka you up. Right, that's all of the map exploration Aether Currents. Which means the last ones are now mission related. Makes life a little easier. Goodness. It's almost 4 AM. I think I might call it here soon. See how I feel. Weird lad. Mercy, your majesty, we had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, I wish you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it? Here you go. Words and patterns inscribed using this magical ink cannot be seen by the naked eye. 6 of them. Haha, yes, this is the ink. I almost all of it too. When our king spoke to me... Oh, of course that's why they were cowering, because they heard what Titania just said. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What? You had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns to a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instinct. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often links through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. Forgive me. I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked. So I will give you the service I promised. Nothing up my sleeve, and voila! May it serve you well. Thanks. Stranger Thwath, the Elder's answer. I'll now go to the birds. Ah, there's nothing like honourable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder Weird Ant returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Look at all these quests! Look at this shit. It's nuts. We've got one quest. There's the second quest. Excuse me, so that's 2. So we're 2 quests, like, away from Ilmeg, and some of them are given in main, like, MSQ, right? Main story quests, so. Weird ink. Ah, there you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, you'll be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. You'll gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. It's going to be a fucking no, isn't it? It's going to be a fucking no. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. I've been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. On the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust that fate to you. Thank you. Take it. Stone Scepter of the Numo. This makes 3 relics. 1 more. We can arrange a meeting with the Warden. You continue your quest. Allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmeg's founding, arose as ruler of all Fae folk to bring order to our riotous kind. In our turn, we Fae folk render our blessing unto nature, water, wood and wind, that our king might further be empowered. Though they are become a sin eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Dear, is there anything else we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you are welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you are comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Oh, Faye! Hey. Honestly, I look away for one moment and every fairy and their nuncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling, mine, do you hear? Not yours, and not the Fwath's, and anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce him will wish they hadn't. I love Fayo. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaru's safekeeping at their settlement, Wollockdorf. It beareth mentioning that these Amaru are unlike those which thou hast heretofore encountered, owing to a peculiarity of evolution. They are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Fae folk. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive at Wollockdorf, seek out the largest of the Amaru. His name is Seto, and he is their leader and the bearer of the relic. Fucking go. Off we go. We've already been there, so we could do this. Do. Oh, no, I don't use the ticket. Oh, I hate Aetheryte tickets for that reason. It's like, you get a free one. Do you want to use it? It's like an extra click. Teleport to Wollockdorf? Yes. Use an Aetheryte ticket? No. Where are you, Seto? Enormous Amaru. I just want to say, I remember where this goes, and it's an absolute heartbreaker. So, here's something that's strange. Just looked over to my Twitch. I had a new follower. I gained a follower this stream. But I did not get alerted on my stream alerts. Why is that? My alerts didn't go off? Am I getting no alerts? I don't understand. What was my latest follow? It might be one of these bots just drops a follow and then gets banned by Seribot. Not sure. If there is someone watching and you followed and an alert didn't go off, I apologise profusely. I feel like this stuff should be going off if that's the case. Maybe this Seribot catches them. I don't know. I'll look into that. Anyway. Hello, Seto. An enormous Amaru slumbers peacefully. Seto! Hardbert? No, buddy. He's with me. Oh, forgive me. I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you right? You desire the crystal shoes that you may confront the Light Warden? No, no, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the Light's corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring naught but sorrow. Forget this follow. Return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. It is harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. Little wonder, 'tis the first time thou hast set foot here. It would behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think. And there is no surer way than to speak with its members. Suchwise, you will come to understand Seto's reasoning for refusing us, and, I hope, gain insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye, seek out the Amaru, and make yourselves known unto them. Gentle touch shall suffice by way of greeting. Give me a little pet. Philia? They're so fluffy, it's like touching a cloud. Hey, Rispa. Little pet. Good. Ah, how long's it been since I last felt man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Verbert, a noble and valiant soul. But like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory. They're just big fluff balls that care about people. That's why they don't want us going to fight it. They don't want anything bad to happen to us. I'll go the wrong way. Pet. Ah, the tickles, enough. I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your hand, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaru were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts. But then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence. We might better serve our masters. After that empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, this seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us amongst other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. Hey, Nimbus. Give you some pets. I like that name, Nimbus. Oh, what's happening? Why am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear of the Fey folk. But then we are Fey folk too. When we first made our homes here, we swore on an oath to the Fairy King, you see. It is easy to forget sometimes. Alright, so what did we learn? We learned that they cared deeply about man and their past owners, it's not quite the right word, companions, that they are faith folk and that they were all enchanted long ago. But when the Empire died, they kind of kept this seed within them, and some of them can gain sentience to a degree. Thou hast peered to the hearts of the Morrow, I take it? Then thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare, and not scorn, that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must. To that end, we must needs have the crystal shoes. Alright guys, I'm actually going to call it here for tonight. I am getting sleepy. It is 4 in the morning and I have work tomorrow, unfortunately. I have had 2 weeks off and it is fucking over. That's fun. Thank you everyone who stopped by. I really do appreciate it. Saltalizer, as always, you are so kind to me. Keep me company, so thank you, my friend. Yes, and anyone else who showed up gave me... I realised I got a follow, but I never got an alert appear, so I don't know what happened there. I think what happened maybe that a bot joined, Seribot banned them, and then they followed me, or some weird ordering of that kind of thing. So I wasn't alerted because I was followed by someone I banned. I don't know. If I missed your follow, I apologise. My software failed me on that account. Anyway, have a good evening. If you are still watching me on Twitch, I would appreciate a follow. If you are here on YouTube, drop us a sub maybe. If you want to see more of me, chat shit, and be a storyteller, I guess, right now. I am going to play other games in the future. I want to do a full playthrough of the whole Alan Wake / Remedyverse. Played them all before, I absolutely love them. And the new Control game comes out later this year, and I want to do a fresh playthrough ready for that. So if that sounds interesting to you, drop us a follow. I appreciate you all. Have a good evening. I'll see you next time.